Another edition of Rizzo and Jeff FM Unfiltered. Back to our weekly, what's this? Tuesday, right?
It is Tuesday. Yeah, you got your days together there, Captain?
I'm close.
All right.
I'm close. I'm waiting for the days. You know what I'm looking forward to again? I'm looking forward to a weekend. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking forward to a weekend. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It all kinds of, there's days that bleed together, right? Like today, I got in 3 episodes of The Sopranos, right? That's something that you should be doing on a Saturday after you've worked all week.
See, and you lied to me because you said you were going in on Curbed today.
I was going to go Curb.
Make sure you're sharing, everyone. What's up?
I was going to go Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I had just begun the Sopranos deal.
Right. You got back on The Sopranos rewatch.
Right. So, so I'm season 1. I think I'm at episode 7 now. So
episode 7.
Yeah, I'm moving along here.
What is it? A 10 episode? Did they did 10 episode seasons? Where were they at?
Yeah, I don't exactly. The last time I watched it is when it would come on Sunday nights on HBO.
Oh, you haven't watched it since?
Since, right.
Oh, so you're doing doing an absolute total rewatch.
I'm doing like a 20-year kind of rewatch,
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we have a lot to talk about. Really 2 main things that I wanted to talk about. And thank you. Let's light this can for sure, LJFA. Wanted to talk about fat rights.
Do fats have rights?
You are well versed in the fat.
Okay, and I'm talking we're talking 350 plus.
We're talking.
You take a look at this. Where's she at here? 3 up.
Oh no, fuck it. 450 minimum.
Okay.
So the fats have rights. Fats people's rights because you found something, and is she a doctor? Is this a doctor? Is this her?
She can no.
Okay.
No,
okay. So this was reposted by a doctor.
This was a doctor that posted it saying,
Okay. What was it? Shut
meaning shut up.
Shut up. Okay.
Right,
okay. We'll get into fat rights, but we're also going to get into TV's manliest man. I was watching some TV. We've had a lot of discussions. And that could include game show hosts. That could include, everyone from Don Knotts to Don Henley and everyone in between.
Right.
So what's going on? What's up, Sean, LJFA? They have their right. Okay, listen, here's the thing.
Is there a handbook for fat rights?
I'll look it up because we have audio and I want to play it and I want to make sure that people are liking and sharing the video before I play it because I think this is important shit and I know that we get a lot of views. I think 1,600 people watch our video after we posted it yesterday, but let's see, fat rights.
It's a bigger
fat rights. Let's just see.
It's a bigger woman that.
Oh, of course.
Okay, that is.
Of course.
That is. She lays out a 10-step process that restaurants should do when it comes to being more adaptive to the fats.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the NAAFA, the National
NAA. Yeah, you're right. NAAFA.
NAAFA, the National Association for the Advancement of Fat Americans. The fat acceptance movement is a social movement which seeks to eliminate the stigma socially of obesity and fatness from attitudes by pointing out obstacles in which they are focused. Here's the thing, everything's an obstacle if you're fat. I would assume. We have large friends.
Yeah,
right?
Every little thing becomes a bit of an issue. Just the simplest of things in the course of your day. Going to the movies, going to a restaurant. You got to go table, can't go booth.
I can say her last name because not a motherfucker, I'll steal that one, knows who this is. Capusis.
Yeah.
We had a large friend that was in love with a girl who we'll call Capusis.
Okay.
He wanted her to come to the movies. He used his I Know the Dudes on the Radio Connect to get her into the movies.
And you know what was so awkward about that situation?
What?
Is that this Capusis that you talk about, he came a little late. She wound up sitting next to me.
She did, and he was very jealous.
So he went to take a seat. Now, mind you, these movie theater seats, they're bolted into the ground. They're steel. They're not just made out of, like lawn chair aluminum.
No.
All right.
Janet's on the elliptical listening. That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
First off, thank you. Make sure you're liking and sharing. We're talking about, and Janet, you're exercising now. You are somebody who's doing something to try to, and I'm sure you're beautiful and young and svelte, but to stay in shape, and I'm okay if you're a little overweight. I could lose a few.
Please.
We could lose a few. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But when I hear this woman talk about, hold on, the fat acceptance movement, when I go to the NAAFA, and this is NAAFA.org, apply to join the board of directors. Let's hear what they do here. This is what
crap.
They have, and they're big. And let's just get right into it before we get to this girl here, okay? Because I need you guys to share and tell people, because this is important shit.
All of this would have made the show today.
Yeah, just think about the, and again, great radio, and we make it still, and we're going to be making it somewhere special soon. But here we go. We are NAFA, not to be confused with the NAACP, but NAFA, NAAFA. We fight for fat rights.
Kind of has a little Wilson Phillips feel in the background.
We oppose discrimination in all forms. We invest in intersectional fat community. What is intersectional fat?
I'm not that deep. I don't know.
Hold on. We're talking about the NAAFA, the National Association for the Advancement of Fat Acceptance, and this is all going to make sense because Jeff found something. We're reading their mission statements. We invest in intersectional fat. Is that like sex?
Intersectional fat community.
Look up intersectional fat as I read this here. We brazenly celebrate fat joy. We fight for fat rights. We oppose all discrimination of the fat in all forms. We invest in intersectional fat community gatherings. This is the second intersectional fat fucking gathering that we've brought up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm listening. Go ahead. So I got to turn something down. Sorry. Yeah.
It is, the fat community has adopted the term to talk about how size discrimination impacts people differently.
Okay. All right. So you're 600 pounds. You can't sit in a chair. I'm fucking sorry about it. All right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is a special situation.
Harumph, what a time to tune in. You're goddamn right it's a time to tune in. You have no idea because, listen, look, why NAAFA? 1/3 of the world's population is fat. Yet fats are discriminated in all aspects of life. For 50 years?
Holy shit.
The NAAFA has worked to make the world a better place for fats. Through education, advocacy, and support, they're multi-generational, big-bodied people building community. #equality at every size. Campaign size for freedom. Fat bias in the news. Do we have fat bias in the news?
So they sit there on their fat behinds and pick articles that insult them?
They do. Okay, so we found 48 articles about anti-fatness, written or published by traditional media. 24 spoke about fat liberation and justice in any way. There is twice as much anti-fat as there is pro-fat.
Think about all the articles that are written, though. Is 48 really that big of a number?
Well,
I mean, if you pulled every newspaper from around the United States, every magazine, is 48 articles really a lot?
Well, I guess
we're nitpicking here.
Well, are we? Because they're talking about, listen, a stack of newspapers shown in the background. The text reads the size of it, showing fat bias in the news. Let me just see if there's any campaign for freedom. Do they have about getting involved? Their board. Let's see, volunteer. I would love to know what events they're holding. We're trying to figure out the events that the National Association for Fat Americans, a fat virtual social club, because you can't get out and go.
Fat Fridays virtual social club. Okay.
Click here. All right. I might be in on this. So is this Friday, the 27th? Let's see. Presented by the NAAF, the Fat Friday Social Club held via Zoom. It's an affinity space only for people who identify as fat. You have to identify as fat.
How about you look, you're fat.
You don't identify.
You don't identify.
Well, for example, this theme for September is Fat Lib History. So we're going to do introductions. You have names and fat pronouns. Okay, you got to learn the first peoples of your native land. Themed discussion about Fat Halloween. Themed fat game. Okay, open social time. Themed dress is encouraged but not required. Here's the deal. Instead of having a virtual social event, how about you get off your ass?
Right, exactly. Then you wouldn't be in the position that you're in.
All right. Now, I hold on. I see. Let me just get back to what you're saying.
Sometimes people have a thyroid problem.
I get it. That's going to be a huge gathering of rascals. No, Joanne, they don't move.
No.
And this is 2 hours. They're going to be breathing real heavy. Okay, what else do we got? The Unlearning series. Rewriting the Fat Body Poems by Vanessa Ferreira, which you know, whoever that is 800 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A Ferreira, for sure.
Okay, let's see.
Vanessa Chica Ferreira.
The Scary Okie Party, where you are singing, howling, and screaming with the fat community doing the hokey pokey. Okay, let's see. Oh, Corazon Imas, your body's best cheerleader.
Yeah.
Okay, there's our.
She was a base in cheerleading.
Right. She was third base. All right, so you're saying, why are we talking about fat? Jeff, how did you find this? What were you doing? What was going on?
I live on the X.
You do.
I enjoy the X.
Send them a bag of circus peanuts. Call it a day.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. I'm on the X. I was always scrolling through the X to keep up to date on things, and we're getting near the NFL trade deadline.
Right.
So I'm always scrolling about, and then this puppy just popped up.
So I want to play this audio. We're going to stop. So I want to know how you feel about it, because again, we're also going to get to TV's Manliest Man if we have time. But I really am upset. It's hard because you'd have to see this woman. Maybe if I play a little bit, we can maybe describe. Maybe I'll turn it around. It's just really hard because I got everything hooked up. But let's start.
Yeah.
If you've ever been uncomfortable in a restaurant because of your size, I know the struggle, and that's why I'm making.
Yes, please.
You know when you can just listen to somebody.
Right.
And if you start it over, you can hear it now. My friend used to tell me this all the time.
You're right.
And he was a big.
Yep.
And he always used to say, you can tell when they by the jaws, okay?
The jowls.
The jowls. That they're fat. So just listen intently to this. Like if you close your eyes and let her talk, you could just picture her.
As you hear this audio, I want you to send us your comments. What does she look like? How big is she? Picture her. Draw us a picture in your mind, all right? And then we'll show her to you at the end.
If you've ever been uncomfortable in a restaurant because of your size, I know the struggle.
But you know what? It makes me think of my 600-pound life because she sounds like that girl Tammy because you hear the reverb in the jowls.
Oh, yeah. It's just everything it's just all here.
Yes.
Right?
You're right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm making today's video.
Okay.
Today's video is all about how restaurants can be more size inclusive and accessible for people of all sizes and abilities.
Okay, time out. First off, they have handicap ramps. You can sit at a table and pull your ass up in a chair. I want to hear that.
Well, what she's trying to do here is she's saying all abilities, right? So she's considering herself disabled, right?
Okay. Are you disabled, though?
No. Okay. Self-inflicted wounds.
Agreed.
Video, I hope to educate some restaurant owners so that they can make their restaurants more size inclusive and accessible. Here are my 10 solutions for how restaurants can create a more inclusive environment. Solution number 1, comfortable seating. Restaurants should provide spacious and sturdy chairs without armrests so that people of all sizes can dine comfortably.
Okay, time out. Metal chairs are sturdy. Okay. Armrests are sturdy. If you can't look, armrests. We got armrests
because
here,
it's about.
We got armrests.
You understand? It's about fitting in between the armrests.
Okay.
She wants every restaurant to do away with chairs with armrests.
Okay. She has yet to say the one thing, and I want to see if she says it. It's 2 words. Okay. and it's what you do to cancer. There's T-shirts. They make it. I want to see if she ever says this word because she's still sitting down here. Hold on. So, okay, big chairs, double steel mounted.
Well, just no armrest so that you can bleed over the side.
But so here's my thing. I'm supposed to fucking suffer now?
I like an armrest chair.
We're sitting
Right,
in them.
Right.
We have armrests. Your arms are on one.
I know.
All right, what's your second one?
Solution number 2, flexible table arrangements. Offer adjustable table configurations with ample space in between so people in larger bodies can navigate everything comfortably. Solution.
Okay, wait a minute. I am so lost about
She
this.
She wants you to set
table
up,
so less fucking tables, so there's less shit.
Meaning the table as you arrange the tables, your table arrangements, how you have them set up in the restaurant. As you're putting your restaurant together, you've worked your entire life to purchase a restaurant, right?
Because you're passionate.
Because you're passionate.
You love
it's
food.
What you wanted to do.
You got a small penis.
Right. Maybe you went to friggin' culinary school. You
Right.
worked hard, right?
Right.
You have to now configure the tables.
Okay.
So that she can get in there.
But how do you configure tables for fats? And if you do that, Jeff, and you have these expensive chairs, you're losing money on the outset. The food prices have to go up, and if you can only fit 50 fat people or 200 regular people, the fats stay the fuck out.
She's not worried about you.
Okay, hold on. And I get, look, a lot of people, I just can't with this. I waitress. Thank you. Okay, Janet.
Okay, Janet, we're not done yet.
We're not even
There's
done.
10 of these. We only gave you 2. Hang tight.
Oh, this gets good.
With ample space in between
Okay,
so people in larger bodies can navigate everything comfortably. Solution number 3, accessible restrooms. Ensure restrooms are spacious and can comfortably accommodate plus-size individuals and those with disabilities.
Okay, I will say this from experience. This is not a knock. Fat people blow up bathrooms. We had a friend. He enemaed. He blew up. He clogged. No, I'm sorry. Use your own restroom. I'm sorry.
But generally,
I'm sorry.
And generally, honestly, how many times if you're going to a decent restaurant, do you really get up unless you're having cocktails and go use the restroom? Like, really, do you really generally often, maybe 50% of the time?
You have a lot of history with large people. We're talking about this because Jeff found this video on X, formerly Twitter. I discovered the NAAFP, the National Association for the Advancement of Fat Americans. Okay, and we were trying to figure out what her big deal is. This video's gone viral. So she wants sturdy chairs, no armrest. She wants more table space. She wants reinforced toilets, which, by the way, that's not fair. So you go into the bathroom after this woman, and for the people watching, what does she look like? What do you think she looks like?
You couldn't go in after her. It'd be impossible.
Let's see what the waitress says, because I can't read her comment from here. Abso-fucking-lutely, meaning this is ridiculous. Right. If you can't wipe your ass in a regular stall, stay home. I mean, Okay, if I'm trying, okay, you know what? I don't have hair. Don't think it's a secret. I'm bald. Okay? That would be like me asking to go to a hair show and participate. Right? I just don't have the hair.
Yeah. But she's zeroing in on the restaurants here.
All right, let's see what she's got.
Solution number 4, reservation flexibility. Allow guests to request seating preferences during the reservation process. This will allow people to choose seating that suits their needs.
AKA, by the way, this means it takes us a little bit to walk from the parking lot.
Right. So when they call, you have to say, "Hey, I'm 400 pounds.
Right.
You better make sure that you have a table ready for me."
Talking about a woman, she's got 10 facts on how restaurants can be fat-friendly.
Number 5, provide key information on your website. Provide key information like table configurations, seat dimensions, chair weight capacities, and more on your website where it's easily accessible. Solution number 6.
Okay, stop. All I have heard, and I'm sorry, is this is going to cost fucking $10 million. You got to buy chairs, buy tables, reconfigure your restaurant, redesign your restaurant, get a ramp, get a toilet, and then do a website.
And then on your website, you got to say, all right, our chairs can only hold up to 350 pounds. That's what she's saying.
Okay, so
that she can decide at 400 that she wants to go elsewhere.
Who's paying for all this, and would you be willing to pay $75 for a steak because your big ass wants all this information? Is that fair then?
Right.
Is that fair?
Right.
All right, continuing on. We're talking about, do the fats, do they get a fair shake?
Ensure that your tables are not secured to the ground. Make sure they can be moved to make room for individuals who might need more space. Solution number 7.
Okay, wait, secured to the ground, wouldn't that be the worst thing? Like, secure means, like, they won't move, whereas if your belly hits it, you know what I mean? Like, we've had bellies hit it.
Right. She wants to be able so when she sits down, she can adjust and move the table around as she would like.
But she also said that she wanted it configured different. What is it?
Well, you configure them, right, and then, as you set them up, so, like, if it's, cornered in a certain way, she can get into it, but she could also move the table around, because if they're stuck to the ground and she sits down in a booth, it's hard for her to get in. Do you get it?
Yeah, I fucking 7. All right, 7.
For more room in booth seating, make sure that there's plenty of space to move around between the table and booth seat. This will ensure that people of various body sizes can sit there and be comfortable. Solution.
Okay, I'm sorry. Much like an airplane, at a certain size, you forfeit the fucking booth.
Well,
okay,
the reason
fats.
I know, but the whole idea of a restaurant, you mastodon, is to get as many tables in as possible, so that the restaurant can make the most money.
You watch what's that show with John Taffer?
Well, it's Bar Rescue. I watch a restaurant.
The one where he would go to shitty ones.
Restaurant
and then,
Impossible.
Okay. He says, you need 30 tables to turn a profit. I'm fucking sorry that you are overweight. I feel bad for you. I get it. You're glands. I get it. You like burgers. I get it. You got floppies. I'm not going to. As of right now, all I hear is how much money this is going to cost.
John Taffer, he always says each extra seat at a bar per year is $10,000 a seat.
Each extra seat.
Each extra
seat. At a bar.
Like at a bar, if somebody sits down and eats and you have food, they'll drink, they'll eat. It's another $10,000 per seat. So because of her,
we're losing 10 G's per seat.
Right.
All right. We're at number 8.
Number 8, staff training. Train staff on what type of accommodations can help plus-size individuals have a better experience. Solution number 9, outdoor dining. If you've got an outdoor dining area, make sure you have some chairs without armrests.
Yeah, it's called a fucking barn. Okay, I'm getting real tired
she's
of
not
this.
Done with the outdoor dining yet. She doesn't. There's a certain kind of seat she does not want out there on the outdoor dining.
All right, sorry, we're talking about the NAAFP, National Association of Fat People.
Opt for chairs that do not have metal grating. This is a small change that can create a more open and inclusive atmosphere. And last but not least, Solution 10, showcase photos. Consider showcasing photos of your typical seating and table setups on your website. It helps people plan ahead and sets the stage for a comfortable and welcoming dining experience. And these are just some of the ways that restaurants can become more size-friendly and inclusive. Check out my blog at the top of my profile for more.
Okay, so let's just talk about that. There is not one thing I heard her say that she could do, like lose weight,
right?
Go to a healthier restaurant,
right?
All I heard was more tables, more expensive chairs, more outdoor. And what's up with the metal grating? Who gives a shit?
Why don't you? You probably can't feel it sitting on it anyway, with all the
right?
cushion. Why don't you just eat healthy at home? Just cook yourself something at home. Me.
Whatever radio station savior, love you. I don't know what you mean there, Daddy, but thank you. Nope. I'm done. Stay the fuck home. Me. What are you guys talking about? I'm so confused.
No. That she's all about me. So
it's not
about the restaurant. It's not about anybody else. It's about how I should feel.
But who is this?
If you've ever been uncomfortable in a restaurant,
who is this person? I want to see if she's like, it's Cake Official. What is her? Let me see if I can find.
I know the struggle.
Hold on. What?
This was just shared.
This was shared.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Jebra. Oh wait, no, this is the doctor again. So I don't know who. Wait, Jebra Official. Maybe this is.
Maybe if you just expanded it from the bottom. So you go to the.
Go to the bottom.
Right, expand.
I want to know who this is.
No. Okay. Half of her things cut
Jebra Fuchsia. No, this isn't it. I'm trying to find this girl. Here's the thing. I am not here to fat shame. And Jeff, you have a lot of experience. And we've seen large people, Jeff.
Yeah.
We've seen their seats buckle.
Listen, I've been through the struggle. I've seen the squeeze in the booth situation. I've been there when it's gotten very tight and uncomfortable. I've been in airplane situations with
Yes.
Biggs. I've been in a lot of things with
Yes.
Biggs. Yeah.
So now that you've all heard it, what do you think she looks like? I'll blow it up. I'll give you 30 seconds. What do you think she looks like? What color hair? Is she wearing lipstick? Does she have a couple chins, one chin? Does she have nice jugs? What does she look like?
Yeah. Take a wild guess here. We'll give you a second.
Would you hit it?
You're going to make that decision. It's up to you.
All right, so let me ask you.
Daddy Jeff totally would be all in on this.
Daddy Jeff would hit. I think Daddy Jeff has a thing for bigger women. He never said that, but I will say this. If the fate of humanity...
Everybody's dead.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You know why? I can't deal with how annoying this shit is. So let me see what the people are saying, and then I'll turn it around. Hold on. I got to move up here. Blue hair, pink 360 basketball tits. She's a size 3 with pink hair and the itty-bitty titties. She may even be... So you think she's got tiny tits? Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing. If a large person does have smaller chest, you can't really tell. I haven't seen too many large...
I know one...
with smaller chests.
And I have discussed her with you over the past couple of days.
Oh, okay.
All right. And,
okay, that person?
For a certain situation. And that's the issue.
Webby?
There. It's everything is, large except the top.
So does it make it more noticeable?
You're going to have to decide for yourself. That's the one thing I hope for.
Okay, all right. So, not that, we would get the job, it's just that I decide for myself about
Well, you would have to see it in person.
Okay, so I'll do a little flippy-do here, all right, real quick. I just want to, excuse me, I got a lot of cords here. We have a lot of equipment here. Hold on.
Got there.
She looks like Lori Beth Denberg. Doesn't she kind of look like Lori Beth Denberg a little bit?
I'd rather go Denberg. Yeah.
If you're talking who would you rather bang, I think Denberg is absolutely.
She's got a better personality, Denberg.
You can just tell that this, and again, I'll give you another example, like these Kardashians. A lot of people like them. I think they're entitled. Again, if you want more information, NAAFA, NAAFA.
Right.
.org. That's the National Association for the Advancement of Fat Acceptance. Let's see. She's at least 350.
Yeah.
There are large women with itty-bitty titties. They must have a large band size, but it's... Okay, let me pull this person up here. I just want to look... When you say large and small tits, are we talking like you're 350, but you have A cups? I just want to look at a few... I mean, even this, and don't, but, that's...
Fine. Everything looks
right,
fine.
Right, that's fine. Even, everything looks fine. Right,
scenario.
Okay, in this particular scenario.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a large person with no, like, Denberg's got huge tots.
Yeah, Denberg's got cans, for sure.
Let's see, Jabba, well, let's see, yes, they are exactly what I meant. Okay, well, that's fine, Christina. We just kind of wanted to start off that way.
Yeah.
Because it perfectly transitions us into our next big topic here. And again, we appreciate everyone. Make sure, if you want to keep the content local, that we have a Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. You could send some stars. Jeff and I, we're close, I think, to something, but we still got to get by.
We don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Everything's moving in a positive direction.
Right, is that what you would say?
I would say it's a positive direction. There could always be an easy bump in the road. Anything could derail something. You never know what it might be, but you take it week by week.
I agree, and we're gonna work double hard to get the lawns on. I want them now.
Okay.
Because I have to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Christina. I have to tell you that this man. We're in the middle of fantasy. Before I get, because our next topic and final topic is going to be TV's manliest men. But we are in a fantasy league with our former coworkers. And I don't know why. You would think that, like, and I guess it shows that, it wasn't personal. We did make too much money, and I get that. And obviously, since we left, the station is an utter failure. I don't think anyone can hide. I can prove that. No question. How do I word this? I can't stand the guy we're playing this week. We played Highdale last week. Highdale got mollywopped. How about, was it 80?
I think over 80 points, yeah, something like that.
Highdale, we took our penises and smacked them in the face.
Yeah.
And I don't mind Highdale. I just, I have a feeling that he's friends with this person. Well, and no, it's not the thumb. He's not even good enough to be invited.
No,
it's not him. It's an older gentleman.
Right. And this is his league. This league means more to him
than anything.
Than going out and making a sale. So this is everything to him. So this is a big matchup this week, and I know.
Could this be our like?
This is like our nemesis.
It is.
And I think
I agree with that.
And I really believe that he is just sitting there at the cubicle because he's just an older man that his life has just brought him to working in a cubicle. And that's as far as he's gotten.
He got himself a Beamer, but he has he's vanity plates that he paid for.
Listen, I had a Beamer at 27.
I'm with you.
Okay, so
I'm with you.
No big deal. So, this is a big week, and it's on, and he's. I wish I could just tell him to just take the week off because you're not gonna win.
That you're gonna get fucked up,
and it's gonna hurt, and just to know that it's us is gonna hurt him even more.
Can I tell you something? I've been thinking about it, and you know what? I think you're right. The thumb means nothing to me. There is no talent there. There is no threat there. We're not on equal footing. The discussions we're in, that person would never be in a discussion.
Anything than what they are at this moment.
Right.
Reach the peak.
And your pinnacle is killing shows. And that's fine. We all need people to push buttons and run boards. I always thought he was our arch nemesis, but that's not true, is it?
No.
Our arch nemesis is this old friggin' guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, and so
it is. It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, and look, this last week I had to make some moves. This week I have all my weapons at my disposal. Can you go over the team real quick? Because what I said to Jeff many weeks ago is I said, offer him to trade our worst player for his best player. Yeah. And what he does is he takes his son, and they go back and forth, depending on if they're playing us or not, and they trade each other players. We took his money last year. We're going to take it this year. But I have to tell you, he is, Jeff, our arch nemesis. Yeah, he is. So as we gear up, this is week 8. We're moving. Now, mind you.
How many weeks is this, 12?
No, well, here's the deal.
Okay.
We're at week 8 now.
Okay.
The fantasy is only 14 weeks before we get to the playoffs. So, all these, this kind of lineup, none of them want to see us right now, that's for sure. But, I mean,
all right. So we're at a 51-49. So why is that there? Is that?
That's just he'll be fine. It's a question.
He's not.
No, he's good.
Because Jalen is our quarterback.
He had the boot.
Okay.
Or the knee brace. He'll be fine.
We have Jonathan Taylor.
This is Deontay Foreman, who had 33 points last week.
Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Hawkinson,
Zay Flowers.
We got the Philly D,
and then look, I could pull him if I decide that I want to.
Okay.
Michael Thomas has been good. I got the Jets defense.
What about CS? Does he own a bye?
C.J. Stroud, the quarterback. Well, he's going to be when Jalen takes when they go on a bye, he's going to be our dude. Because he's been really good.
He has been.
And then
good.
After that, I'll ditch him.
Right. So
then open up a space for us.
And his quarterback, I'll just say this, is Tua.
Playing against a tough New England defense.
Playing against New England, and I got to tell you, thank you, Pappy's packing a lunch. Appreciate you. Listen, they got exposed. And I actually thought about, like, in Rochester, I came here to meet baby hands. We came here to do a talk show that might propel us to this next stage in our career. That's a dream. But did we also come here to meet our arch nemesis?
Well,
he is the yin to our yang. He is the Penguin to our Batman. Like he is our fucking arch nemesis.
Well, the pain is going to be having to send us the money as we win it again this year. That's going to be rough.
Because it's a points league too, right?
Yeah. Now the only thing that I might have to prepare for, is if no, because if the Eagles lock it up.
Oh,
see what I'm saying at the end? Then I gotta, So
what are we, 2 or 3 games out of Dallas? Dallas had a bye.
Yeah. So if the Eagles lock it up, then I have to be ready. So I might leave the kid there.
Well, it's funny. The quarterback that won it for us last year was Justin Fields, who, believe it or not, he's not playing good this year.
Yeah, that's not all his fault.
I get that it's not his fault, but
that's just a bad organization. They don't know how to coach. They don't know how to. They don't know how to
grow talent,
coach, to his needs, those types of things. And he's going to be the fall guy for them.
So we came to Rochester to find our arch nemesis. He's an old loser with white hair. So everybody that you see with white hair, just smack them over the face. What do you say?
And we did nothing to this person.
At all, right?
Except work hard.
Well, wasn't there one, and I won't, it was like I'm trying to get this one particular person or business to advertise for like a year totally, and I don't know why Mike's comments are hidden. I don't know what you did to yourself, Mike. Are you reporting yourself? Yes, it's not Frederick Douglass.
No.
Why don't I know who you're talking about?
Yeah, we can't.
Because we can't.
Yeah.
Just to say that it's just a person in Rochester.
Yeah.
Could be a guy at Wegmans.
Yeah.
I got a nemesis that it goes to a grocery store that I go when I go to the grocery. I actually have a grocery store nemesis.
Why? For what? Where? Is it Tops?
Yeah. Do you remember when we went and we did a video on the old radio station, which I don't even want to say their name because we'll give them clicks, their Facebook, which is dying, and we found a kid that we thought was 12 that was working.
Oh, yeah. The Tops over there in Henrietta.
I ran into him again, and I guess he had heard of or someone told him we were talking about him on the air. And he said, I'm a grown man, and I don't appreciate you talking about me just because of my size. Now, he's about 5 foot, about 200 pounds.
Uh-huh.
And he gave me the fucking business, Jeff.
Oh, we probably deserved it a little bit, but, but I'm glad that he stands up for himself. Oh, by the way, Randy at Abbott's, and again, Mike, why are your comments Your comments are all hidden, Mike. What'd you do?
So are you restricted because you've been putting penis pictures up or something?
Yeah.
Randy at Abbott's. I went to Abbott's yesterday. My sugar was dropping.
Are they still open?
They're open till before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I was talking to him into doing some sort of like advertising thing. He asked us, and I was like, why don't we do like this year closeout special for November? So we're going to go visit him next week.
Okay.
He gave me a shake, raspberry shake. Randy's doing good at Abbott's. I will say this. Definitely took his Adderall that morning.
He was alive? Alive and well?
He was alive and well.
Yeah.
Always alive and well. Yes, I'm glad that you love ice cream and chocolate. So do I. But I got a black raz milkshake. And look, it is what it is. We met our arch nemesis. This fat chick is annoying. But now it's time to end with TV's manliest man. I'll make a case.
It's a rare condition this day.
You know what? Maybe I got to tell you something. Is this something that theoretically could be owned by somebody? That if it's where are we going to be buried in Belarus?
I don't think with TV themes.
I
just think they're. It depends. This was an ABC show, so this is Warner. Warner might.
The Warner Archive.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So basically, Family Matters.
Right.
I saw a list today of TV's manliest man. You had, the typicals, the Walter Whites, the Sopranos, the things like that. I didn't see Reginald Val Johnson on here. I didn't see Dr. Crane on here. I didn't see some of I saw Mr. T.
Well,
I didn't see any of the people that I like to watch. Let's what?
Let's just be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
About Reginald Val on the show, Carl Winslow.
Go ahead. Be honest.
You don't think that his wife didn't know that he was patrolling Boys Town in Chicago? Okay. He just gave that off a little bit.
Okay.
He had too much sassafras. So
Reginald Val Johnson
on the show, yeah. Look, he kind of gave it off like, he was, he was the husband that kind of just, look, that's the position he enjoys.
Now here's the thing. I'm going to turn the volume very down, but I want you to watch his face, right? Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Look,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like,
right.
and then you have Julia White.
Right. Who he was a little too close to.
The man was a cop.
So what?
The man had 4 kids, so he fucked like a jackrabbit.
Okay, but the point is, but that happens all the time.
What happens all the time?
It's,
I don't have 7 kids.
Well, he has kids, then later in life, he says to himself, look, this, I want to take a different track.
Okay, listen.
Wasn't that the story? That him and James Avery, okay, the dad from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, were having an affair.
What?
I swear to God, Google it. James Avery and Reginald Val Johnson.
Are you talking about Uncle Phil?
Yes.
All right.
I'm telling you. There was a rumor.
Stop. James Avery and Reginald Val Johnson. Affair?
Yeah, or just relationship.
Sex? Can we seriously discuss the relationship? Family Wait. Hollywood Mask was okay. Hold the fucking fuck on. Stop it. Because if this is true, then we will end, and this will be a show tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, because this is bullshit. Okay, because I need more. I need more time to digest this. So let me just read this for 2 seconds, and I'll look at some stupid ass comments. Okay, no, he doesn't have sass. And Mike, I can't keep on hiding your comments, so you need to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. Because, Mike, right now, we can't see your comments, so just hang on. I have 4 kids, and I didn't screw like a jackrabbit. So you're telling me, Christina, that you didn't have sex? You didn't have a lot of sex, Christina?
Well,
I don't buy it.
She had it 4 times at least.
I think Christina looks like she has a lot of sex.
Well, good for her.
Good for you.
All right.
All right, so, of course, there's an ad. Damn it. Hold on. When did this come out? Because, again, if you're just tuning in, Jeff just...
Where'd it go?
Oh, shit.
New report. Oh, my God. Is that a YouTube video? Oh, boy.
You know what? But here's the thing. If this is a thing, I'll let this... I'll mute this because I'm sure there's a ridiculous commercial. I don't... Okay, so explain to me. You said there was a love affair between James Avery, a.k.a.
Yes.
Uncle Phil, and Reginald Val Johnson.
Yes, there was a rumor that was the
When?
case.
When?
I don't remember the exact date of it, but I remember this being something.
I think Christina's the one who, she said, not a lot, at least not a lot of good sex. Are you the one who would always call and said you never got there in 20 years? Let me know, Christina. All right, so I have a little audio here.
Flacco, anywhere you go, anybody, somebody got to know me. We're back again with another one. Before I put the story out, I want to put my age.
Let's get the rumors,
man. But a lot of these rumors in the 90s were never really verified, right? And a lot of these rumors in the 90s, people my age, right, Gen Z, we missed it. All right, we weren't there for it. We never heard it. So when these new reports come out, it's like brand new news to us, right? But a lot of you guys in the 90s already heard about the rumors regarding Uncle Phil and Carl Winslow. So we're going to get into it, man.
What?
So James Avery, Reginald Val Johnson, they both played important roles in Black America, right? They were both important household names on the big screen, on television, right? Reginald Val Johnson played Carl Winslow, all right? The lovable father figure who was also a cop in Family Matters.
All right, stop.
You got to go back to the print story. Right?
This is not true. This is not. If this turns out to be true, then we need to take a breather. We're gonna do so. Frazier joined in. Well, screw you, Joanne.
I bet.
All right. You know what?
Frazier presented.
You know what? I was going to knickerbocker for you tonight because I don't have any delicious audio. But you know what? If you're going to be mean like that, then you know what? I won't knickerbocker for you. Anyway, so when did you hear that Reginald Val Johnson?
A while ago. This is a while ago.
Yeah, but
so this is just something.
You have never.
We
have had many radio shows, and you have never once brought this to my attention.
I don't know why the story just came to my head out of nowhere. It just did. I just remembered it. It was just today.
You just remembered it today. Yeah. We have talked about Reginald Val Johnson, and to be honest with you, James Avery, a.k.a. Uncle Phil, a lot. Even when Uncle Phil died, it didn't dawn on you to say, hey, this guy.
Look, it's not something that you ponder about every day, but you're
I
right.
won't stop thinking about this.
Oh, no, you won't. No, and you're going to have to read up on it and do a little more homework. And...
So this is what we're going to do. I'll just get the quick thing, and then we're going to end. Because tomorrow, the show, we're going to delve deep into the Reginald Val Johnson, RVJ, James Avery affair. Know about Family Matters, RVJ, gay rumors, marital dating, status, net worth. Being involved in the entertainment industry comes with pros and cons. On the one hand, you get the fame and success. On the other, you get targeted with questions that the media raise regarding your personal lives. Okay. The same happened in the case of veteran actor and comedian Reginald Val Johnson, a.k.a. Carl Winslow, who was often dubbed as gay. I did not know he was dubbed as gay.
Well, he seems to be dubbed gay. Yeah.
American actor Reginald Val Johnson, known for playing, like he's on Family Matters.
Oh boy, look at that sass.
But this is Reginald Val Johnson. It was a legendary show. I mean, what is this? Just a smile here? Oh,
no,
this is just
the thing.
The theme song. Is Reginald? Let's see. One of the downside of being Johnson, who is widely known for character. People think he is gay, and that's because he's had many relationships with famous black. It says comedians. He has a son, Darius McCrae.
No, Darius McCrae is Eddie Winslow. It's not his son.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. Darius McCrae backed the secrecy. Let me see. Okay, here we go. James Avery. Okay, so hold on. It was rumored to be in a relationship with James Avery. While Reginald Val Johnson was acting in the Winslow's role, another actor, James Avery, was winging it as Uncle Phil in The Fresh Prince. Along with being at the peak of their career, they were listed as top of the closeted actors, and they were later on a list because they were rumored to be in a romantic relationship. You heard it right. Uncle Phil crashed the set of Family Matters to surprise Winslow. It added fuel to the fire. Some believed it was an open Hollywood secret. They were known to be close and hold hands. I don't buy. There is no fucking way this is real. There's no way.
Look, I'm just trying to tell you. These are some of the things.
I don't know why you were hidden. Yeah, we didn't hide you, Mike. I'm sorry, buddy.
These are some of the. It's just what I heard, and I wanted to put it out there for you, just to let you know. Just to think about.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I need to breathe. I think that we entertain. I love it. I appreciate it. I need maybe a little end early. Maybe I eat something. We got a great show we'll do tomorrow. And I'm gonna write it down. I need to investigate RVJ James Avery. And this is Uncle Phil. I am going to
maybe find some more audio that you could pull and put out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because didn't we do an investigation on our show? We got to the bottom of something, but we are going to get to the bottom. Jeff was not right. It's not that he's right. I think you're making shit up.
No, you read it right there. What am I making up? I just remember this being a topic of conversation.
On what? Access Hollywood? In your living room? Where?
Yeah, sure. Maybe John Tesh was talking about it. I don't know. But, it's kind of just what I remember, and I guess it wasn't just a figment of my imagination.
I guess not. So as I go and I do this, ladies and gentlemen, I need something that's going to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah.
And
need something a little gayer?
Need something a little bit gayer here. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Rizzo and Jeff Show, you can get us on all platforms, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeartRadio app. You can watch our show. A lot of people watch it afterwards. You can download it. You can find us on SoundCloud, wherever. All you got to do is just search Rizzo and Jeff. I don't even know how to end. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop.
Trying to make me feel better.
I like it the way that you boppity bop with your hands.
Wait.
Avery was bopping Johnson.
What? I don't believe it. One more time. I just want to hear it. Come on.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop.
I like it the way that you boppity bop.
I like it the way that you boppity bop with your mouth.
Oh, well, with your mouth?
Or was Johnson bopping Avery? That would make more sense.
Well,
being that his last name's Johnson, right?
We're going to find out tomorrow. Rizzo and Jeff Show. Don't go anywhere, guys. We love you. We'll see ya.